Hey guys, Dr. H here, out on a little kind of rest day run slash hike with Natanya, and ran 15 miles yesterday. Felt pretty good. Have a race on Saturday. Today is Monday, so a few more training days. Then we have the Holcomb Valley 33-mile race coming up this Saturday, so we'll see. Training hasn't been optimal this spring, but we'll still get out and do the best we can. But today I thought we would maybe talk a little more about heart function as a pump, and really the heart as a parallel two pumps that are working together to pump your blood. And we'll try to understand that first, and then we'll move on to talking about what happens when those pumps aren't working like they should be in heart failure. Here we are at our local little creek fishing hole, watching a fish jump. Oh, we just saw that one. Hopefully you got that on tape. So they are feeding right now. This is why it's fun to come down here and fly fish a little bit. All right, so let's talk about the heart some more. In terms of functioning as a pump. Really, the heart is two pumps that work together. We have the left side of the heart and the right side of the heart. Okay, the left side is pumping out to the body. The right side is pumping to the lungs. Okay, so the left side pumps out through the aorta. We've talked about this before, and then it comes around through the body to the right side. Okay, so when we come out of the left side of the heart, we pump out to the body to deliver the oxygen, then into the right side. So out from the left side to the body, into the right side. Okay, that is known as the systemic circuit or systemic circulation. So left side, body to the right side. Technically, it's from the left ventricle. You've seen our other videos. On the top of the heart are the atria, they receive blood. Bottom of the heart, the ventricles, they pump the blood. Okay, so the left ventricle pumps through the body to the right atria. Okay, that is the systemic circuit. Okay, so what is the systemic circuit? Left ventricle through the body to the right atrium. Okay, now we also should be aware the blood, the left side of the heart, just came from the lungs, so it has oxygen. So what is the purpose of the systemic circuit? The purpose of the systemic circuit is to deliver oxygen to the tissues and then to pick up CO2 from the tissues. Okay, so systemic circuit. First one we talk about, out of the left ventricle to the right atria, carrying oxygen from the left ventricle out to the tissues that need it, picking up CO2 in the tissues and taking it back to the right atrium. Okay, so that's first circuit, systemic circuit. Okay, so we have come back to the right atria. Okay, now we're going to the right ventricle. We're going to go from there. We're going to pump out, and we're going to go through the lungs to the left atria. So right ventricle through the lungs, left atria. Okay, that is called the pulmonary circuit. Okay, so what is the pulmonary circuit? From the right ventricle through the lungs to the left atrium. Okay, so what is the purpose of this circuit? Okay, we received blood in the right side that came from the systemic circuit, so it's low in oxygen and high in carbon dioxide, CO2. So when we pump it through the lungs from the right side, we are sending it to the lungs to get rid of CO2 and take in the oxygen. So what is the purpose of the pulmonary circuit? Going from the right ventricle through the lungs to the left atria, dumping off CO2 and picking up oxygen. Okay, so that is the second circuit. First we had the systemic circuit, left ventricle through the body, right atria, delivering oxygen, picking up CO2. Now we have the pulmonary circuit, right ventricle through the body to the left atrium, through the lungs, right, to the left atrium, and we are getting rid of CO2, taking in oxygen. Okay, so your heart is really two pumps in working together, pumping the blood to the body and to the lungs. Okay, I hope you found this helpful, and we will follow up with some further discussions on how we can see what happens when these two sides, right side, left side, aren't pumping properly. Okay, take care and God bless. We'll leave you with one nice view on our hike up the trail.
Thanks for watching Physiology Fundamentals with Dr. H. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to get outside and go for a run.